Hey guys, it's Miss Kreider. I just wanted to go ahead and preview the questions with you for this text as well as read the text aloud to you. We won't answer questions until later just because I want you guys to try to answer them on your own first. So, the first thing I did was I wrote pose at the top of my paper. Okay. Now I'm going to preview the questions. Number 1 says, which type of informational text is this? Is it A, a technical text, B, a scientific text, C, an autobiography, or D, a biography? Number 2, part A. Why did the U.S. military most likely reject Tommy? A, Tommy was too young to serve in the military. B, Tommy needed his father's permission to volunteer. C, the U.S. government did not trust Japanese Americans. Or D, the U.S. military had enough volunteers and did not need more. Part B, which examples of text evidence best support the answer in Part A? Select 2 that apply. A, following the attack, the United States declared war on Japan. B, like millions of other Americans, Tommy wanted to fight for his country. C, the U.S. government had banned Japanese Americans from joining the military. D, by 1943, the government had begun allowing Japanese Americans to serve in the military. E, while in Italy, Tommy carried a wounded soldier to safety under heavy fire. Number 3, based on the passage, what can readers reasonably infer about the internment camps? Remember, when you're inferring, you're making a guess based on what you already know and based on what information the text is giving you. A, they were located in Houston. B, they were not for U.S. citizens. C, they had guards and did not allow people to leave. D, they held Japanese soldiers who had been captured. Now, these hints on the side can be really helpful sometimes, so try to pay attention to those as well. Number 4, read the sentence from paragraph 5. My father had mixed feelings when I went into the 442nd unit, Tommy recalled years later. Why did Tommy's father most likely have mixed feelings about his son joining the U.S. military? Is it because why? You're going to look at paragraph 5, that specific sentence. You want to think about why would you have mixed feelings about your child joining the military? Think about what was going on in that time. Number 5, what can readers infer from the excerpt shown below from paragraph 8? Write what the text says in your own words. Then write what you know. What information does the text give you that you already knew? And you're going to take that information and put it together to come up with a guess. Okay, so now let's go back to page 114 and I'll read the text for you. Go for broke. Tommy Okabashi was born and raised in Texas. He was a teenager when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii on December 7, 1941. Following the attack, the United States declared war on Japan and entered World War II. Like billions of other Americans, Tommy wanted to fight for his country. When he tried to volunteer, he was rejected. The U.S. government had banned Japanese Americans from joining the military. After Pearl Harbor, the U.S. government forced many citizens of Japanese heritage to go to internment camps, which were large prisons. On December 7, 1942, 1 year after the Pearl Harbor attack, federal agents came to Tommy's home in Houston. They took Tommy's father away to a camp where he was held for 3 months. By 1943, the government had begun allowing Japanese Americans to serve in the military. Thousands of Japanese Americans enlisted, including Tommy. He was assigned to the 442nd Regimental Combat Team. The 442nd was made up mostly of Nisei soldiers like Tommy. Nisei is the Japanese word for Americans whose parents are from Japan. My father had mixed feelings when I went into the 442nd unit, Tommy recalled years later, but I felt it was my duty. The 442nd unit was sent first to Italy and later to France. The soldiers were known for their bravery and for their motto, go for broke. While in Italy, Tommy carried a wounded soldier to safety under heavy fire. For his heroism, Tommy received the Bronze Star. In the Vosges Mountains of France, the 442nd helped rescue another unit from German troops. During 34 days of battle, several hundred Nisei soldiers were killed, and many hundreds more were wounded. After the war ended in 1945, Tommy returned to Texas. There, he raised a family and ran an auto repair business. Private Tommy Okabashi died in 2015 at age 90. In 2011, the Nisei soldiers who served in the 442nd were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal. This is the highest honor given to both civilians and members of the military by the United States. The medal is inscribed with the words, "Go for broke."